So to get over to the product section, go over to the left-hand side of your admin panel and click on where it says products. You'll notice here that there aren't any products because we've just created the store and we just haven't added any products yet. So to add a product, just select the Add a Product button in the middle or on the top right hand. And if you have a store elsewhere online, or if you had a store previously with Shopify, you can import products using the Import button. So let's go ahead and click on Add a Product. And now we're in the section where we can add all of the details, inventory options, search engine, visibility, and everything needed to add the product to our site. So the first section over here is where we can add a title in the product details section and make this something that's very simple and that speaks to the product in a very simple way. So I'm going to go ahead and make believe that I have a Game of Thrones shirt available for people to buy. And over here in the description, I'm going to describe this shirt with a little bit more detail. So I'll go ahead and write something out over here. Okay, so now I have a description in here. This white 100% cotton men's t-shirt is perfect for the person who loves the Game of Thrones. Simple and descriptive, which is all that we need. Then down here we have the type. This is a t-shirt, so I'll go ahead and type in t-shirt. And then to the right of that we have the vendor. And since Skills Learned is the vendor, I'm going to go ahead and type in Skills Learned. And then if we scroll down to the next options, we can see where it says inventory and variants, and we can edit all of this. So I'm going to make this price of this t-shirt at $19.99. I'll put it in the price section. And then here on the right, we have the compare at price. So if it was once cheaper, I would suggest not putting a compare at price over here, because people don't necessarily like to know that they are spending more than the product used to cost to purchase the product previously. So if the price was higher, however, I strongly encourage that you do put the price over there. I'm going to make believe that this cost used to be $24.99. So when people come to the site and they see this shirt, they'll be able to know that this once was $24.99 and it's now $19.99, which is a great deal. So the next option is to input a SKU, or a SKU, or a stock keeping unit. And this can be any mixture of numbers and letters in any way that you see fit. All it is to be used as an identifier for the product that you're selling. So because it is a Game of Thrones white men's cotton crew shirt, I'm going to put white crew shirt 001. So it'll be the first shirt that's a white crew shirt. And that's just what I want to put it as. It doesn't matter. You can name the SKU anything that you need it to be to help you to track inventory. The barcode is completely optional. If you do happen to get a barcode, this is where you would put that information in. And then next, you can select either to allow the taxes to be charged automatically and for the required shipping to be included in automatically as well. You don't need shipping, obviously, for services or for digital goods. And charge taxes would only be unchecked if you were including tax in the cost of the item. So down there where it says weight, you can actually put in the weight of the item since it requires shipping, and you can put in the units to take the weight of this item. And then underneath that, you have the option to either track the inventory or continue to not track the inventory. If you were to try and track the inventory, let's go ahead and click this and show you what happens. The first thing that happens is that you get an extra box over here with a label of quantity. So let's say I had 10 of these Game of Thrones shirts. I would bring this quantity up to 10 so that now I know that my quantity available is 10. But I can still put over here a check mark, and this will allow customers to purchase the item even if it is no longer in stock. So I would obviously have to replenish the stock if that were to happen, which would be a good problem to have in most cases. The next option over here is where I can select the product options. You can have multiple sizes and or colors and so on. You can have 3 different options. So I'm going to go ahead and select this checkbox and show you exactly how we go through that. So now that I've checkmarked the box, the options area drops down, and over here in the option name we have a drop down menu, and I can go ahead and select which option I'd like to choose. So the first option I'm going to select is size, and I'm going to delete the default title under option values, and I'm going to pick some sizes that I choose to offer. So I'll offer small, I'll put S for small, comma, M for medium, comma, and L for large, comma. And now I want to add another option, so I'll go ahead and select this button down here, and I'll go ahead and add colors. So I'll add black and white. And now I'm going to add my third and last column. It's unfortunate that you can't add more. 3 is the maximum number of options that you can add. So I'm going to, for this one, just for the sake of this video, show you material. So I'll put in cotton and then wool. And you'll notice over here directly underneath all of this that it says that Shopify is automatically creating 12 variants based on the options that are defined above. So what this is saying is that there's going to be a small, medium, and large black cotton shirt, a small, medium, and large black wool shirt, and a small, medium, and large white wool shirt, and a small, medium, and large white cotton shirt. So we have all the different variants and they'll all be listed. If I don't want this automatic, I can take this off by deselecting this checkbox where it says automatically create the 12 variants. So I'm going to leave that as it is. Now if I scroll down to the next option, I can go ahead and select images. Now over here in images, I'm going to go ahead and select the file. And once I've selected the file, you'll see that the image file name is going to appear over here, so you know that it's over there. The next section is for collections, which really should be called categories because that's what they end up being, are different categories where your products fall into. This is a little bit intricate, so I'm going to go into this on the next video. Now let's go down to tags. Now over here in the tags, you can use separate keywords to identify what type of shirt it is that you're offering. I'm going to go ahead and put in cotton as a tag, and then I'm going to put in men's, and then I'm going to put in t-shirt, and that's really enough. Tags don't do much for SEO, but they do a lot for the search engine that's going to be on your site. So once people are already at your site, they can use these tags to go ahead and find your products more easily. So if we go down over here to the search engines place, we can see that we have the option to adjust your page title, meta description, and URL and handle. I would suggest that you keep these all exactly as they are. They'll be preloaded for you and they're correct. The last option over here is to select the visibility. If you're not ready to sell the product yet, but you just have the design, I would select hidden and wait until you have the inventory available to sell. But if it is ready to sell right away, go ahead and make it visible and start selling your shirts. So once you're done with all of this, go ahead and click on Save Product in the top right-hand corner and you're ready to go.